What's going on YouTube? Mac here again. I'm gonna go kind of in depth in the weeks prior to me buying my Stinger, what kind of vehicles I was looking at, starting with the Tesla. I was highly bought over by the Tesla Model S. It carries some of the similar attributes as the Kia in regards to having a hatchback, being a fairly quick full-size sedan, 4 doors, very techy, included a lot of upgrades that you may or may not see in other vehicles. More specifically, the self-driving was a big one for me. But essentially what I'm going to do here is go over some of the pros and cons, some of the things I really liked about it, and ultimately what led me to dumping it and going for the Kia. Starting with the pros, like the good side of things, man, the Tesla has a lot of hype around it. You look at Instagram, you look at Facebook, you look at YouTube, there's a lot of people who are highly bought in for the Tesla, whether it be the Model 3, Model S, Model X, Model Y. And yes, they all make up sexy. If you turn that 3 to an E, the hype was huge. The speed of the vehicle, man, that vehicle, after driving it, I completely understand where people are coming from in regards to the pickup rate on it, the electric motors on it. It had a dual motor setup that hit the ground running, and it's a lot quicker than a lot of these street cars out nowadays. Lastly, one of the cons for me that was huge, I try to narrow it down to 3. The free supercharging right now for Teslas is second to none. You're not going to see it on any other electric vehicles for the most part. You're not going to buy a naturally aspirated or gas vehicle, turbo vehicle, supercharged vehicle, and get free fuel for it. That's just standard. So for the Teslas to be coming out with free supercharging, it almost won me over. Shifting a little bit to the con side and what kind of drove me away from it, the infancy of the company. Upon getting to the dealership, the quote-unquote dealership, it was a smaller building that was essentially just set up for test drives, and that alone to me was kind of like, man, I'm looking at a $80,000 vehicle and they don't have a full dealership of vehicles to sell. They're literally selling as they make them, which if Tesla is able to, maintain that and make it work and still be a really popular company, then good for them. But for me personally, it just wasn't a route that I really wanted to take. So just that infancy was kind of a bad look for me. The simplicity of the vehicle was a high side. It was one of the things that I really liked about it. But then at the same token, I appreciate a lot of the upgrades that some of these other vehicles are carrying. If you look at the Volkswagen Arteron, the Audi A7, even the Stinger, there are a lot of upgrades and features that you're not seeing in the Tesla Model S, but you're also not seeing self-driving or full self-driving in any other vehicles. Prime example, upon arriving to Tesla, we were greeted with a Model X that had the capability of dance mode. Why the vehicle needs to dance, I'm not sure. Yes, it's really cool, but I honestly feel like it's a distraction. It's something to take you off of the fact that this company is a small company. Like it's small in a sense of its operation. It's large in a sense of its publicity and its hype surrounding all of the vehicles and the high-end nature of the vehicles. I only showed my kids a couple of times in this clip, but just take it from my point of view. They love the fact that this car can open its own doors and close them and flash the lights, etc. They set me up with a Model S long-range package, tan interior, looked like a cedar type wood grain on their accents, glass ceiling and things like that. Overall, comfortable feel, nice vehicle, simplistic, but yes, high quality. In a second, you'll see me try out the torque value on it, and there it was. It is everything they say it is. Yes, smiles all around. With all that said, in the back of my mind, I still see this lowered stance, 20-inch wheels, wide body kit Stinger. Just looks amazing. The packages that you can get on this thing, the aftermarket parts, man, roof rack is where I'm going. I want this thing with me year round, daily driver. I'm taking it in the mountains, I'm taking it to the beach, and I look to bring you all with me. I hope you all have enjoyed this rundown that I put together for the Tesla and what led me to the Stinger. Again, I would love to continue putting out content. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe to hear more and see what's happening in the future. We're definitely going places.